And I'm gonna pin my video. Am I big? Can you see me big or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. Oh, I'm getting so tech savvy with the Zoom, me and the rest of the United States, because everything's going on Zoom right now. We're never going to have to leave our houses when all this is done because we'll have learned how to do everything virtually. So tonight, what are we doing? We're having a Mary Kay Peek into Pink event. And this is just an opportunity for um, us to kind of come on and share some information about what Mary Kay has to offer. And we have a lot of people out there that are looking for new opportunities right now. And so we're just going to share a little bit of information. On the bottom of your screen, if you hit the participants button, the names will come up. And what's kind of cool about that little feature is that at the bottom, there's something that says raise hand. So if you want to jump in, if you have a question or anything like that, you can go ahead and just click the raise your hand button, and then I'll see that. You could also go like this, but I can't necessarily see everyone when I'm big. So feel free to do that. And also, if you hit the chat button, the little chat will come up. And I'd love it if everyone would just go ahead and type your name so I know everybody that's on. I see the name and the participants, but like who brought you on, that sort of thing. That would be great. So basically what we're going to do is we are going to just chat a little bit about Mary Kay. You're in the right place. My name is Deirdre, and I'm just so glad that you're here. And I'm so excited to have the opportunity on this Thursday night to give you a little peek into pink and hear a little bit about how Mary Kay is dealing with these coronavirus times that we're going through, and tell you a little bit about our unparalleled business opportunity. You can feel free to comment tonight. For guests, every comment that you put on the little chat, that's going to be an entry. At the end, I'm going to do a raffle. So the more comments you put on, the more interactive this can be, the more it helps your consultant, and you can win some stuff too. So the first thing if I want you to do is write down your consultant's name if you haven't done that yet, and because we'd love to see who asked you to come on. And in case you've never tried Mary Kay, I'd love to share with you a little bit about Mary Kay and a little bit about our products, and kind of what you're getting if you decide to shop with Mary Kay. Personally, I am sold out on the fact that there's nothing better out there than Mary Kay. This is the only place, the only company that I'll ever put money into for skincare or makeup or body care. And I just want to explain why I feel that way. Because the thing is that obviously we buy these products anyway. You're buying them from somewhere, but when we don't often realize how much purchase power we have in the grand scheme of the economy and what your dollars are doing when you go out and you buy a cleanser or you buy a mascara. So, when you choose Mary Kay, you're directly investing in a woman-owned small business, and you're impacting her dreams. When you choose Mary Kay, you're investing in a goal that your consultant is working on. There's some prize she's working on. There's some goal she's working on, and you're helping her whether you know it or not. You're supporting our local economy, which these days really means more than ever with everything going on. I don't have to tell you about it. Mary Kay is a private company. It's family owned. It's debt free, and we've been around for 56 years. We're the highest ranked skincare and cosmetics company for brand loyalty, and that means that our customers, they love our products so much that they come back again and again and again. And that's how you know you're getting good stuff, or people will keep coming back. When you choose Mary Kay, there are 5,100 people in the United States saying thank you because they work for Mary Kay, not consultants. I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about the people that make the products and ship the products and box the products. We employ 5,100 people, plus several 100,000 beauty consultants. And when you choose Mary Kay, you're supporting an environmentally friendly movement. Mary Kay's planted over 1 million trees because of customers like you. And our manufacturing plant that we just built, it's the state-of-the-art facility. It has a 0% landfill status, which means that anything that's ever been made in it never sees a landfill. We don't create trash there. I don't know how they do that. Even our packing peanuts are made of cornstarch. They just dissolve in water. It's just a wonderful thing. Our products are very high quality. They're fragrance free. They're non-comedogenic, which everyone's like, wait, what? That just means they won't clog your pores. They're super great for your skin. Another thing is that when you purchase from Mary Kay, you're actually helping to end animal testing in China, since that's something that we're really working on over there as part of our global goals. And it used to be that there was a lot of animal testing required in China, and Mary Kay is making it their mission to be able to eliminate that. And one of the ways that they do that is that in the United States, no products are ever tested on animals. And so we're using all that data of the safety of our products to prove to the Chinese government that there's no need to test on animals and it's working. And so I just think that's so incredibly cool that Mary Kay is personally taking that on. Finally, when you choose Mary Kay, you're helping women get out of a domestic violence situation, and you're helping advance cancer research, because we have this huge Mary Kay Foundation. They donate $5 million a year, $3 million to domestic violence preventions and programs. Dove and Quincy gets $20,000 every other year, all across the country. And then $2 million for cancer research. And that's a huge part of our revenue that we just put straight into that. So far, over $48 million has been donated to these causes by Mary Kay. And that's really thanks to you, our valued customers and our sales force. Another great thing about Mary Kay is that we're customized, 100% guaranteed. Like, I don't personally know anywhere else that you can go out and like use half a tube of lipstick and decide you don't like the right color and swap it out for a new one. Like, it's 100% guaranteed. So if you've ever had skincare and makeup in like your drawer, it's like you're buying mistakes. You don't have to do that with Mary Kay, because we want you to love everything. And if you don't, you can go ahead and return it. I'd love everyone on this call to just go on the chat right now and write what product you love the most. What is your favorite Mary Kay product? Let's see if we have any in common. I think that would be awesome to see. When you choose Mary Kay, you're supporting a company that was started by a woman, Mary Kay Ash, that's our founder, for women. You know, she wanted women to be able to be paid what they're worth without sacrificing their priorities. Excuse me. Mary Kay Ash was actually a real woman. She wasn't like Betty Crocker. I found out recently that Betty Crocker was not a real woman. I kind of thought she was a real woman too, but apparently not. But Mary Kay was real, and she grew up and lived in Texas, and she had 3 kids. And when she was little, her mom worked out of the house, and her father had a disability, and he was bedridden. And Mary Kay took care of him from the time she was like 6. And she would make him dinner and do everything that she needed. Sometimes her dad would ask for something for dinner and she didn't have the ingredients. So at 6 years old, she'd take the streetcar to the store to buy the ingredients to come back to make the dinner. And she would call her mom on the phone, and her mom would tell her what to do. And her mom at the end would always say, "You can do it, Mary Kay." And that was her attitude. She's like, women can do it. And she loved the symbol of the bumblebee. And that's because we consider the bumblebee our symbol of success, because aerodynamically, the bumblebee shouldn't be able to fly, but it does, right? It does. It goes on flying. And that's just like women. And that's just like you. Like, you probably shouldn't be able to do all the things that you do, but you do it anyway, right? You do anything that you want. We're women. You know, and so when Mary Kay founded her company, she wanted women to be able to achieve financial success completely independently. She wanted us to be able to put our priorities first, faith and family, and then career, instead of the other way around. She wanted people to be able to live and work based on the principles and the golden rule. And she wanted this to be a company where women didn't have to sacrifice what was important to her in order to be successful. You know, you can have time with your family. You can volunteer in your community and build a successful business and make a ton of new friends through this, and get all this support. Even if right now you love the career you're in, maybe you're not looking for this big career switch, but you want something else on the side. You know, that the word that we hear a lot when people are talking about Mary Kay is they always say the word love. Like, oh, I love the products. I love my consultant. I love the service. You drop it off at my door. You know, guests out there, I would love it if you would write down something that you absolutely love about your beauty consultant. And while you're writing that, I'm just looking to see what some of our top products are. Age Fighting Moisturizer, Satin Lip Scrub, I love both of those. The Matte Foundation I love too. Under Eye Corrector, Microderm, Satin Hands. Yeah, we have a lot of good products out there. Sometimes that's a hard question. You use a lot of Mary Kay and people say, what's your favorite product? Because we have a lot of them. One other thing I wanted to say is that something that I think is really important is that Mary Kay manufactures to the European safety standards, the European Union safety standards. And the European Union, they've banned 1,300 ingredients that they've declared harmful that are legal and very commonly used in the products in the United States. And Europe is like, oh no, we're not putting that in our products. And so Mary Kay follows the European standards, which for me is really important, both as someone who's using the products and as someone who's promoting the products. I want to be making sure that our products are incredibly safe. I want you to get the most amazing, safe products, the best performing products, and I want you to have the lowest price point. And that's kind of what Mary Kay does. And that's, as someone who both sells the products and uses the products, that's so incredibly important to me. Right now people are going through a lot of financial hardships. We're lucky with Mary Kay because our industry is recession proof. Like, I don't know if you knew this, but the day after September 11th, September 12th, like lipstick sales spiked. And the reason that they did that was because when people are having a hard time, they tend to want to treat themselves. And so lipsticks are actually an indicator. When lipstick sales go up, that usually means that there's something weird going on. Like in the 2008 recession, that was another big time for cosmetic sales. Our business grew by 25% in the middle of like one of the worst recessions the company's ever seen. Because when women can't go out and buy a new outfit, they can't go out and buy a new purse or a car, they can't go on vacation, they still want to look great, they still want to feel great. And so they'll splurge on things like cosmetics or a new lotion, and so I don't have to worry about those sorts of things, which is just tremendously wonderful in a day where all sorts of people did have to worry. Even our competitors right now, like people can't go to the mall to get their makeup. People can't go into Sephora and Ulta and even CVS. Nobody wants to go to CVS and be looking for lipsticks right now. So, but we have a service that we can still provide people. So we have this stability in a country full of instability right now. And that is like a blessing that I never foresaw, really, because this whole situation isn't anything that anyone could have imagined. But I'm grateful that I'm in the position that I am, because I know that a lot of people are really, really struggling. And so what happened was, okay, people didn't have to come to our store, but how does Mary Kay work? We go to their house, we sit in their kitchen, we let them try products. Well, all that's over, right? So with all the date of these like important safety restrictions because of COVID-19, we pivoted. Mary Kay, we pivoted, and now we've gone completely virtual. I've never done an event like this. And we're doing all sorts of things like that. We're still selling, and we're selling great, but we're selling by sending samples, using our smartphones, Zoom, social media, Facebook. We're not leaving our homes, and we're still having these profitable businesses, which is amazing. And not only that, like, we're giving people pampering and caring and fun during what's really a very stressful time for everyone. And personally, I think that's a real gift as well. I've been doing these virtual appointments where I mail them samples and we hop on Zoom, and they're like, thank you, this was so fun. This was the most fun I've had, because there's a lot of stress out there, and it's nice to be able to take that away from someone for an hour. So a customer who's like, I'd like to make some extra money, and now I am stuck at home potentially, and I want to stay connected with people. Now is a really good time to give it a try. There's never even been an easier time to build a business. Like, I've been doing all these events for all of our unit members, which would include you. So I'll say, oh, now we're going to do the smoky eye. Now we're going to do one, and we're going to do one about lipstick or whatever. And so consultants are telling their friends, hey, if you want to learn how to do the smoky eye, hop on. And then their friends are going on, because people love makeup tutorials, and then they're purchasing product, and like, you can be in your yoga pants the whole time and still make money. And that Mary Kay has never been easier than it is right now. Also, if you love to be on camera, like some people like making videos and things like that, then you could host your own, and you get with Facebook and everything, it's pretty easy and simple to use these tools to grow your business. So that's another option for people too. We have a bunch of virtual events coming up. We have on Saturday, we have a super summit, which is a training for consultants. And we also, for customers, we have a little plug for our Naturally line. I'm going to explain the whole Mary Kay Naturally line, which is our new botanically based line. On Monday, we're doing smoky eye. On Wednesday, we're doing how to do makeup for the stage or for recitals. Next Saturday, a week from Saturday, we're going to be doing Hydra Session on faces. So we're going to mail out the samples, and we're all going to do it together. It's going to be really fun. So I know when I joined and I sat down with my consultant at that time, I had questions for her. Like, I had some preconceived notions about what it meant to have a Mary Kay business. And I'm interested, from the guests that are out there, what questions you might have. Like, if we only had 5 minutes to talk, what would you need to know about a Mary Kay, virtual business? If you have one, just go ahead and type it in the chat, and I'll go ahead and I'll circle back and I'll answer it, because I'd love to hear what you guys are wondering about, what you're thinking about. I know that for a lot of people, there are a few things that always appeal to women, and one of them is money. Extra money is a biggie right now. Do you know that in the 2008 housing crisis, most people who lost their homes could have saved them if they had an extra $500 a month? It wasn't that people were totally destitute. They just couldn't make ends meet. And being a Mary Kay consultant, that would mean selling $1,000 in a month, which is like 3 or 4 virtual beauty experiences like this, only one that's for product. That's fairly simple. It's telling $100 10 times, which is a very common order amount. So we make 50% of everything that we sell. So it adds up really fast. We have the highest commissions of any direct sales company. Sometimes people come to us and they're like, oh, I'm thinking about starting a Mary Kay business, or I might go with this company, or I might go with this company. And I always say to them, did you look and see what the commissions are? Because I guarantee you'll make more with Mary Kay. And I just know that that's a fact, because I know we have the highest commission rate. And the other nice thing is that our products run out. So when people do buy products, they always tell me they last forever, because our products last a long time. But they don't last forever. They last a long time. And that means that eventually I'm going to get a text. Hey, I need another cleanser. Hey, I need another moisturizer. And so it's not always going out and having to find new person. Like, you build up these loyal customers and they come back to you. And that's a wonderful thing. And right now there's a really special promotion that we have going on just for the month of April. I just announced it like a few hours ago. Our starter kit is $100. It's worth $500. It's got about $300, $400 worth of products in it, like that you can make into samples, put it into like little Ziplocs and out, and about $100 worth of other supplies like mirrors and trays and catalogs and training materials and sales slips and all that other stuff. And so that's $100. And we're doing a promotion for the month of April only, which I've never done in 20 years. And I'm doing it because of the crisis that we're going through right now. And I know that a lot of people are really strapped for money. Is that when you order your starter kit in the month of April, you can earn the $100 back as a rebate. All you have to do is go into 2 trainings with me. That's basically you and me, we get on Zoom, or maybe you and me and another new consultant, we get on Zoom and I go, okay, let's talk about next steps. We'll do that twice. And then you need to hold one virtual party, which either I will run or you're the person that sponsors you into Mary Kay, like Carla would run. And literally you stay home and you just invite people and you say, hey, come to my Mary Kay party. So it's really, it's a way to get that money back. And I think that right now people need a lot of options. So I'm very excited about that. Some of the other things that you get with Mary Kay that people don't even know about, but you get a sisterhood, you get a positive support, you get all sorts of new friends. I can't even tell you how much I love the positive circle of my Mary Kay girlfriends. You get a mentor, you get a sense of having like a purpose, that you're leaving something behind for the next generation. You get to use your personal gifts, you get to use your strengths that maybe your current job doesn't allow you to tap into. Maybe that's not part of what they want you to do, but you get to be who you are. Women, empowering women, learning from the women who've been there through the challenges in life. So many of us, our moms live in another part of the country, or, we don't necessarily have a lot of friends that are local, college friends go here or there, high school friends, all that. But here in Mary Kay, we have this wonderful local network of supportive women, and then there's, of course, personal and professional growth and learning new skills, which is wonderful. The confidence that comes from mastering new things in a safe and a supportive environment, with women who pour into you and want you to be successful. Right now, women coming into Mary Kay get all this free, well, not right now, always. When you come into Mary Kay, you get these great educational tools. We get skincare and color certification. We'll teach you about the products. We have these apps that like scan your face and tell you which products are great for you. So many different technological tools. We have an app that's called Marry Me that you hold it out kind of like Snapchat, and instead of putting like bunny ears and a nose on you, it actually puts a whole color look on you. You can see what it looks like. It's really neat. And you know, all of these things help to make people successful so that you can build your own business despite everything going on in the world. You know, and maybe this is the perfect time. Everyone in right now is realizing, if they didn't realize it before, that they need a backup plan, and we need a savings nest egg. All the safe jobs that we thought were safe, it's just different now. You know, another thing I love about this job is that you can promote yourself whenever you want. You know, I was always ready for promotion when I was as a college administrator, and I was always ready much earlier than anyone ever wanted me to give one. You know, and I love that it's not like that here. Like, we have 10,000 free cars on the road right now. That's how many Mary Kay cars are driving around, 10,000. Like, people can promote themselves whenever they want. When I started, I joined for the products. I just love the products, and I wanted to get all of them. And this was a way that I could get them at half price. So that was my big motivation, just my love of the products and wanting to have more of them. I was 26, it was 20 years ago. I'm 46 now, and I had no idea at that time that within a couple of years, I would be Mary Kay full-time. I would be able to raise my kids, stay home with them, and make more than I ever could have made as a college administrator. You know, that's my story, but there are a lot of other stories out there too. People that do this part-time, they make a little bit of extra money, they love their careers, and they're happy with it too, you know. So I see Stephanie had a question. She wants to know how to set up a Zoom group for customers and consultants. That's a really, really good question. So Stephanie, I made a whole video about that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tag you in it. And it's like a half an hour long. It walks through and shows the screen. And then you and I can chat and we can go over any questions so that you know how to do it. I'm like the tech support queen these days. I'm getting everyone up and running with Zoom and all of those things because they're such amazing, you know, techniques for our business. So any other guests, if you have any other questions, please go ahead and write them down, because I'd love to be able to talk to you about it. You know, personally, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that you were invited here for a specific reason. And so if there's any, and maybe it's for you, or maybe it's for someone that you know, I don't know. But if anything I've said has intrigued you, like even a little bit, then I'd love to have like a real one-on-one conversation with you and get to know your heart and your dreams and kind of show you how you could customize a Mary Kay business into your life. You know, I really believe it's the most flexible opportunity out there. What I'd like for you to do is to send a text to your consultant right now, if you're a guest. And I'd like you to text her a number, okay? And it's a scale of 1 to 5. And 1 is, no way, I would never do this. And 5 is, I want to give it a try. And you can't say 3, because otherwise everyone would just always say 3, and that would be so lame. You know, Mary Kay is an amazing opportunity. Even if you loved your job, this is something you can do on the side. So I want to thank you so much, because it's late and you gave us a valuable amount of your time, which I appreciate. And does anyone have any other questions that or any other thoughts that you want to share with the group? No, you got it? Okay. Well, Corinne and Denise, I want to thank you so much for being on. Please text Carla. Tell her how you're feeling. And if you decide this is something that you might ever want to do, I'd love to train you, because any friend of Carla is a friend of mine. We are all big fans of Carla here at Mary Kay Cosmetics. So consultants, thank you so much for being on. Our next event is going to be Saturday, and it's going to be Saturday morning. It's going to be Saturday morning. I'm just looking for the time right now. I don't see it, so I'll get back to you on it. But it's the Mary Kay Naturally line. And then we have a whole bunch more coming up after that. But I appreciate seeing you. Enjoy the rest of your night. And consultants, many of you I'll see on the 9 a.m. call. Take care. Bye-bye.